This video is about famous Hollywood celebrities and people who passed away in February 2016 in the United States. Before we proceed, please subscribe to our channel to support us. Angela Raiola, she was born in June 1960 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 55 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was cancer. Angela Raiola, widely known as Big Ang, was an American reality television personality famous for her appearance on the VHI series Mob Wives and its spin-offs. Her larger-than-life personality and direct, humorous demeanor endeared her to many viewers. Raiola became a beloved figure, candidly sharing her life and health battles on screen. Alisa Bellatini, she was born in October 1954 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 61 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Alisa Bellatini was an American television producer. In 1989, Bellatini created the landmark MTV television series House of Style. The series, originally hosted by supermodel Cindy Crawford, brought together fashion, modeling, music, and pop culture. Bellatini produced the original run of the series, which aired on MTV for 78 episodes from 1989 to 2000. Cara McLuhan, she was born in February 1992 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 24 at the time of her death and the reason for her death was car crash accident. Cara McLuhan was an American beauty queen and journalist, crowned Miss New Jersey in 2013. She was also a news anchor for SNJ Today. McLuhan's life was tragically cut short in a car accident, a loss that deeply saddened her community and those who followed her career. Liry Herman, he was born in July 1966 and he died in March 2016. His age was 49 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Liry Herman was an American actor, athlete, and television personality best known for his role as Hawk on the popular sports entertainment show American Gladiators. He later had a prolific career in film and television, appearing in numerous guest roles. Herman was also a college football player and a businessman. George Kennedy, he was born in February 1925 and he died in February 2016. His age was 91 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was heart ailment. George Kennedy was an American actor with a distinguished career spanning over 5 decades. Known for his imposing physique and versatile performances, he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for Cool Hand Luke and became a familiar face in the Airport film series and the Naked Gun comedies. Kennedy was a prolific character actor, equally adept at drama and comedy. Humbert Allen Estrada, he was born in April 1929 and he died in February 2016. His age was 86 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Humbert Allen Estrada was an American actor best known for his role as the warlock Nicholas Blair on the gothic soap opera Dark Shadows. He also had a significant career on Broadway and in regional theater. Estrada's distinctive voice and imposing presence made him a memorable performer on stage and screen. Tony Burton, he was born in March 1937 and he died in February 2016. His age was 78 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Tony Burton was an American actor and former professional boxer, best known for his iconic role as Tony Duke Evers, Apollo Creed's and later Rocky Balboa's trainer in the Rocky film franchise. His presence added authenticity and grit to the beloved boxing series. Burton also appeared in The Shining. Gil Hill, he was born in November 1931 and he died in February 2016. His age was 84 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was pneumonia. Gil Hill was an American actor and a highly decorated police officer known for his dual career. He famously portrayed Inspector Todd, Eddie Murphy's boss, in the Beverly Hills Cop film franchise. In his real life, Hill was a commander in the Detroit Police Department leading the homicide division. Charlie Tuna, he was born in April 1944 and he died in February 2016. His age was 71 at the time of his death and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Charlie Tuna, born Arthur W. Ferguson, was an American radio personality, a leading disc jockey in Los Angeles for over 5 decades. He hosted various shows on prominent stations, becoming a familiar and beloved voice to generations of listeners. Tuna was inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame. Lex Mallister, she was born in June 1984 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 31 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was drug overdose. Lex Mallister was an American reality television personality known for her appearance as a contestant on season 14 of the dating show The Bachelor. Her time on the show made her a recognizable figure to fans of the franchise. Mallister's life ended by overdose. Tom Mullika, he was born in August 1948 and he died in February 2016. His age was 67 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications from stroke. Tom Mullika was an American magician and comedian, renowned for his innovative and comedic magic acts, particularly his cigarette manipulation routine. He also performed as a clown, Red Skeleton's clown, showcasing his versatile talents. Mullika was a highly respected figure in the magic community, celebrated for his originality and skill. C.L. Blast, he was born in August 1934 and he died in February 2016. His age was 81 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. C.L. Blast, born Clarence Lewis, was an American soul singer, known for his powerful vocals and recordings in the 1960s and 70s. His most notable song was What Can I Do When My Love Is Over? Blast's music contributed to the rich tapestry of Southern soul. Sonny James, he was born in May 1928 and he died in February 2016. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Sonny James was an American country music singer and songwriter, a legendary figure known as the Southern Gentleman. He was a highly successful recording artist with numerous #1 hits, including Young Love, which topped both country and pop charts. James was a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. Jack Lindquist, he was born in March 1927 and he died in February 2016. His age was 88 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Jack Lindquist was an American marketing executive, best known as the first president of Disneyland. He spent decades working for Disney theme parks, spearheading innovative marketing campaigns and enhancing the guest experience. Lindquist played a crucial role in the growth and success of Disneyland. Donald E. Williams, he was born in February 1942 and he died in February 2016. His age was 74 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was stroke. Donald E. Williams was an American naval officer and NASA official, a highly decorated admiral in the United States Navy, and later the director of NASA shuttle operations. He was an astronaut who flew 2 space shuttle missions. Williams contributed significantly to both naval aviation and space exploration. Robert Walker, he was born in February 1929 and he died in February 2016. His age was 87 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Robert Walker Sr. was a senior sailor in the United States Navy who served as the 3rd Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy. He was born in Baldwin, New York, and attended grammar and high school in Oxford, New York. Harper Lee, she was born in April 1926 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 89 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Harper Lee was an American novelist, most famously known for her Pulitzer Prize-winning novel To Kill a Mockingbird, a seminal work of American literature addressing issues of race and justice. Her only other published novel was Go Set a Watchman. Lee's powerful storytelling left an enduring legacy on American culture and education. Alfred Eman, he was born in July 1925 and he died in February 2016. His age was 90 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Alfred Eman was an American entrepreneur and philanthropist, a visionary who founded several highly successful medical device companies, including MiniMed, insulin pumps, and Mankind Corporation inhaled insulin. His innovations revolutionized treatment for diabetes and other conditions. Mann was a significant benefactor to scientific research and education. William Y. Cooper, he was born in February 1934 and he died in February 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. William Y. Cooper was an American painter, writer, illustrator, muralist, paint maker, and art teacher who spent most of his life in Buffalo, New York. His artwork combines an influence of his African heritage and his personal experience in America. Using symbolism, metaphors, color, and line, Cooper illustrates literal concepts in his works. Jazz music and famous African American people are prominent themes in his art. John Reinhardt, he was born in March 1920 and he died in February 2016. His age was 95 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. John Reinhardt was an American ambassador and diplomat. He was the first career diplomat to head the United States Information Agency and the first Black Assistant Secretary of State for Public Affairs. Reinhardt later was a professor of political science at the University of Vermont from 1987 to 1991. In 1988, Reinhardt was honored as a United States Institute of Peace Distinguished Fellow. Dave Needle, he was born in December 1947 and he died in February 2016. His age was 68 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death were complications of cancer. Dave Needle was an American computer engineer known for his significant role as a co-creator of the Amiga computer, a groundbreaking personal computer of the 1980s. His work helped shape early multimedia computing and gaming. Needle's innovations had a lasting impact on computer technology. Stuart Beck, he was born in December 1946 and he died in February 2016. His age was 69 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cancer. Stuart Beck was an American diplomat known for his role as the first United States ambassador to the Republic of Palau. He played a significant part in establishing diplomatic relations between the two nations. Beck's work focused on fostering international cooperation and relations. Elias Dilakis, he was born in July 1923 and he died in February 2016. His age was 92 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Elias Dilakis was a Greek-American spy during the Second World War, serving with the Office of Strategic Services in Greece. After the war, he had a distinguished career as a civil engineer, contributing to major projects including the World Trade Center. Dilakis led a remarkable life of service and engineering achievement. Rosario Fer, she was born in September 1938 and she died in February 2016. Her age was 77 at the time of her death, and the reason for her death was undisclosed. Rosario Fer was a Puerto Rican author, poet, and essayist, a prominent voice in Latin American literature. She wrote acclaimed novels like The House on the Lagoon, exploring themes of gender, class, and colonialism. Fer was a significant literary figure, writing in both Spanish and English. Wesley A Clark, he was born in April 1928 and he died in February 2016. His age was 88 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was cardiovascular disease. Wesley A Clark was an American computer engineer, recognized for his pioneering work in mini-computer design and his development of LINC, Laboratory Instrument Computer, one of the earliest interactive personal computers. His innovations influenced the design of future computing systems. Clark made significant contributions to computer architecture. Richard Hner Thompson, he was born in September 1926 and he died in February 2016. His age was 89 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Richard Hner Thompson was a United States Army general. In July 1977, Thompson became the first commander of the United States Army Troop Support and Aviation Material Readiness Command, an organization formed by the merger of two Army Material Command major subordinate commands, the Aviation Systems Command and the Troop Support Command. Juan Conway McNab, he was born in December 1925 and he died in February 2016. His age was 90 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was congestive heart failure. Juan Conway McNab was an American Catholic bishop who served as a Marino missionary and later as bishop in Peru. He dedicated his life to serving the poor and marginalized communities in Latin America. Bishop McNab's work exemplified a deep commitment to social justice and faith. Robert Stubel Jr. He was born in June 1943 and he died in February 2016. His age was 72 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was liver cancer. Robert Stubel Jr. was a school teacher, historian, author, and associate editor at Catholic Lane. In the election campaign prior to November 3, 2009, Stubel was Protect Marriage Washington's spokesman on Referendum 71. His job included televised debates around the state against advocates for same-sex marriage or its equivalency. Stubel's political career had included party politics. Robert Paladino, he was born in November 1932 and he died in February 2016. His age was 83 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Robert Paladino was an American calligrapher, a Trappist monk, and later a professor known for teaching calligraphy to Steve Jobs at Reed College. His instruction influenced Jobs' appreciation for typography, which in turn impacted the design of the Macintosh computer. Paladino's artistic legacy extended far beyond his direct students. Tony Phillips, he was born in April 1959 and he died in February 2016. His age was 56 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was heart attack. Tony Phillips was an American professional baseball player, a versatile infielder and outfielder who played for several MLB teams, most notably for the Oakland Athletics and Chicago White Sox. He was known for his competitive spirit and his ability to play multiple positions. Phillips was a key player on the Bash Brothers athletic teams. David Pott, he was born in August 1933 and he died in February 2016. His age was 82 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. David Pott was an American professional baseball player, coach, and manager, best known for his long career with the San Francisco Giants organization. He was a skilled defensive third baseman and later served as a coach and briefly as manager for the Giants. David Pott was a loyal and respected figure in Giants history. Kevin Collins, he was born in August 1946 and he died in February 2016. His age was 69 at the time of his death, and the reason for his death was undisclosed. Kevin Collins was a Major League Baseball infielder with the New York Mets, Montreal Expos, and Detroit Tigers. He played primarily as a third baseman and sometimes as second baseman. He also played a few games at other positions, including shortstop, first baseman, and outfielder. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Have a nice day.